Veterans Days for us, all us guys. Memorial Days for all those people that have passed. Veterans Days for all those that are still with us and wear the uniform and wore the uniform. I was the Army helicopter pilot in Warrant Officer. And in Vietnam, a Warrant Officer role and flying Hueys. And we did recon and surveillance at night, provide gun support, and again, like I had mentioned, surveillance and reconnaissance at night. I think you grew up a heck of a lot faster, high intense, emotional and psychological situations. So they're different. I needed to do something different than go to college, and at the time, and so I elected to join the Army. It was what they called a 90-day delayed entrance option. What that meant is you would take all the tests, flight aptitude tests, and the eyes, the physical, and if you passed, the Army guaranteed you, it was actual contract, the Army guaranteed you flight school. Whether you got through it or not was you're highly motivated. Great grandfather, my dad, father-in-law, we were all they were all World War II. And then ended up on the ships going to the Pacific. And in Rudis, they ended up dropping the bomb there, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, and that ended that whole thing. So, and then my father-in-law was in the Navy, was on a ship that got torpedoed and survived that. And a lot of history. We go all the way back to the Civil War too. So it's legacies and passing those down the ages so that younger people and generations in the future can appreciate, or at least have an opportunity to observe history and those people that were part of it. Whether it's the history of Vietnam or Korea or World War II, or Iraq or Afghanistan, it's very important to see those people that stepped up and volunteered. As you know, Iraq, Afghanistan, this whole it's all volunteer, and it's important that you know, have an understanding of history, so that and forgive me, I forget it. Coined the phrase: if you don't know history, it will repeat itself, good or bad. And a lot of things we see, if you don't know history or don't understand it, many times it comes back to haunt you. I think you know that I went to Iraq in 2000. I came out of retirement to Iraq 2007, 2008. First weekend of February 2006, he actually called me and he said, quote, Mike, I need an old guy to go with the teenage 20-year-olds to Iraq. Are you interested? I know you're interested. You wanted to go. We've tagged to go with the Indiana Guard Black Hawk medevac. You want to go? I said, well, let me talk to my wife and kids. I said, yeah, but I'll go. And I'm going to be part of this. Yeah, I'll go. And so that's how I got back into there in Iraq. A lot of meeting a lot of young people. That was fun. It was fun to have some patches. I was old enough to be their dad, and some of them I was old enough to be grandfathers. So I wish I could be such thing as a time capsule to go back when I was in Vietnam. How I was reacting to the same kind of things. I'm still flying, as you know. I'm still on the job. I flew, actually, I flew yesterday, I flew Sunday afternoon, and I flew 4.5 hours on Friday. See my t-shirt?
I do. Never underestimate an old man with a Huey helicopter.